Now let's have a dig into New Zealand politics and see if there are any politicians in New Zealand who are not Zionist Hebrew, Phoenician merchants of the tribe Israeli, as it were. Right? So I already did this one, did a whole video on this one. Ardern is a Hebrew surname. She's Jewish. She's Zionist Mason, of course. Okay, it's Harden, it's Hardy, it's Ahern and Elizabeth Arden, the perfumes and stuff like that, right? Okay, so that's one. That's the Prime Minister lying through her teeth. Okay, let's go through a little list of these people here in New Zealand politics and see if they're all Jewish. Yes, of course they are. Simon Bridges, Simon Joseph Bridges. Yes, of course, Bridges. Now, let's get to the Bridges. Lloyd Bridges, of course, the Hebrew actor, and his sons, Jeff Bridges and Beau Bridges. Okay, Bridges being, and Lloyd also being Hebrew names. You don't get into Hollywood at all unless you are Hebrew. Okay, so that's your Bridges. That's 100%. He's Hebrew, Zionist Mason. The Prime Minister, sorry, the Vice Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister is what's his face? I'll get to it. Winston Peters here, and his wife is Jan Trotman, and she's pictured with, well, of course, Brigitte Macron. Well, she's not Macron, she's just a false front cover for the gay Macron. Because, of course, as we know what Freemasonry is at the top level. Okay, so, yeah. Oy vey. Right? She definitely is. Now, would he marry a Jewish lady if he wasn't himself? Well, there you go. Okay. And here's Sarah Trotman wearing her Order of the Eastern Star little badge there. Freemason, Hebrew, Trotman. Done. Nothing to see there. Carry on, let's do some more. So we've done the Bridges. Yeah, Simon Joseph Bridges. And of course you've got to have the CO prefix. That's the biggest code in all Hebrew names, the CO prefix. Joan Collins and her sister, the author in the media, both of them of course, Zionist media. Collins. And of course, wasn't it Collins who wrote the Hunger Games books, or we told wrote the Hunger Games books, and who lives in Sandy Hook and is described as a Catholic. But then again, you see the Catholics are the Vatican, and they're all Jewish, 100%, absolutely. And again, the names that they use for these New Zealand politicians, just like in England, they're clever. They don't use the Levys and the Cohens very often. Oh, they do use them, but oh, how about this one? That's a bit more obvious. A.B. Adams. Yeah, member of the New Zealand Parliament. Adams. You can't get more Jewish than that. There you go. The Redmayne actress Amy Adams. And you can't get more Jewish than this either. The name Kay. Peter Kay's Phoenix Knights. Yeah, Kay. Stubby Kay, the old Stubby Kay. And of course, Danny Kaye. Apparently the world's most tightest person with money. What a surprise. Okay. Kay. Yeah. There you go. So another... See, she's got the dyed blonde hair. Or maybe she has blonde hair. It doesn't matter. She's Jewish. Look. Kay. New Zealand Parliament. Right. Of course, Alden. Yeah. And then there's, yeah, This is a good one. This is a good one. This is how they hide. O'Connor. Again, it's the CO prefix, but you think it's Irish, and it's Irish Jewish. Yes, there's a big link in the past with the Phoenician merchants and the slave trade of people, and Ireland. There's a big Jewish link with Ireland. I'm telling you, it's big, and I have yet to get to the bottom of it. I don't know where it started, when it started, and how. I don't know yet, but I know an Irish guy, Southern Irish guy from Dublin, and he went back home and he said that his mate said to him, "Oh, did you know that Ireland was seeded by Jays?" Yeah, and that's just his mate saying that. I'm telling you, this is so. Anyway, Connor, Simon O'Connor, the Jewish pop star Sinead O'Connor, exactly the same, CO prefix. And Buck Rogers, this guy, decent actor, and died recently. He made it past 90 years old. Tim O'Connor, coming from the better days in the past. I've just been watching the old Buck Rogers series, the whole 2 series, and yeah, they were fun. They come from a much better age, a much better time. America in 1979, etc., 1980, much better time back then. You know, every single episode ended with Buck Rogers smiling, grinning. It was just happy. It was cheesy, but it was good as well. It's a good series, but it was just more fun. You know, they say that movies and TV shows reflect the times you live in. I mean, look at them now. You've got Eva Green cutting off the head of her brother in one of these movies, graphically, and then carrying her brother's severed head around. I mean, that's what you've got now. I've shown you that. So, again, another New Zealand politician, Simon O'Connor, and it's Jewish, and you don't know that. You think, oh, he's just of Irish descent. Yeah, Irish Jewish descent. Oh, look, while we're at it, you know what I'm going to type in, don't you? The old Jewish actor Bob Hoskins. Mike Hosking, you see? Jewish, and he's throwing up the double Baphomets here. Yeah, the most satanic sign of all. He's down the lodge, all right. He's worshipping the old Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Look, we got a double. Excellent. Lee, like Lee Cooper, is a Jewish surname, and Ross, like Jonathan Ross, very common Jewish surname as well. It's the old red code, red hair. Matinga. So he's probably a mix, yeah. But it doesn't matter. He's of Jewish blood. In he goes. Clark. There's a Clark politician in England, isn't there? Jewish. What else we got? Fox. Gayford. Brown Lee. You see, again, you've got it's Brown. That's yeah. Like Eva Braun, Hitler's red-headed Jewish girlfriend, Eva Braun, and Werner von Braun. That's a Jewish name, and so again is Lee. I've told you, like Lee Cooper, CO prefix again. You got a double with that one. Little and large. Again, you wouldn't know that that's a Jewish surname, but I've covered it several times. You see? And you wouldn't know that Robertson is a Jewish surname, but it is. A lot of these SONs are. And Grant, Hugh Grant, and many other Grants. There's a large list of Grants. What's his name? That gay one. Well, they all are. Oh, no, I've got to look him up. Hold on. Look at, yeah, see there's a Robinson director. That's another one, Edward G. Robinson. Yeah, of course. Richard E. Grant. See, there's another Jewish name, but again, it's hidden. Richard E. Grant. Grant. And again, he'll be an Irish Jewish person. What's his name? Paul McGann. You see, McGann, you wouldn't think, but it has to be because he's on the he's in film, you know. So he has to be Hebrew. Has to be. So there's your Grant and your Robertson, double Hebrew. Curran. That's one I haven't looked into, but you can guarantee it. Bennett. I guess it has to be. Oh, yeah. Look, Pamela Lee Bennett. Boom. See all these Lee names, you see? Gives it all away. The middle name, always look for the middle name, like Joseph. And, yeah, first name is a second name, and he's married to a Trotman. Well, that's guaranteed, anyway. And this is the most hidden one of all, eh? Yeah, very Jewish surname, but you have to dig to find it. I don't know what reference that is. I'm not allowed to say. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. Yeah, all of them. Hebrew. Another wholesale Jewish parliament in the Western world. They all are.